Okay.
All right, ready?
Yes.
Okay. Corporal Destiny Silva, that's DESTINY Audio?
Yeah.
Okay.
everything's good.
Okay, great.
Destiny.
Okay. I'm Corporal Silva with the Austin Police Department Public Information Office. At approximately 2:10 a.m. today, a serious injury crash occurred at approximately the 7800 block of FM 969. An Austin police officer was responding to a priority 1 call for service. He was traveling westbound at the 7800 block of FM 969 when a tractor trailer made a U-turn in front of his police vehicle. The police vehicle and the tractor trailer collided, and our police vehicle and our officer was pinned underneath the tractor trailer. Austin Travis County EMS, our officers, our APD officers, and Austin Fire responded to the scene. They provided life-saving measures to our injured officer. The driver of the tractor trailer was not injured. He remained on scene. He is cooperating with this investigation. Portions of FM 969 were shut down due to this crash. It's unknown at this time if charges will be pending. It's preliminary information. It's early on in this investigation. But we are asking if anyone has any information to please call our Austin Police Department Highway Enforcement or Vehicular Homicide at 512-974-8111. The officer who is injured, he's been with the Austin Police Department for 9 years. APD is a family. When someone is seriously injured like this or sick, it affects each and every one of us. And so that we do ask you to keep this officer's family in your thoughts, the driver of the tractor trailer, and the brave men and women of the Austin Police Department as we try to move through this and process this challenging time. Any questions?
You said that the officer was responding to a call?
That's correct, a priority 1 call for service.
So does a priority 1 call mean that he had his flashes going, siren going, or not?
That's part of the investigation, so it's still early on, so investigators are still determining if that in fact was the case, but a priority 1 call for service means that we need to have an immediate response and we need to get there.
Destiny, this is the second accident involving a police officer. Friday, we had 2 officers crash into a tree. Is there something, are they being overworked? Is that tiredness could be a factor in these type of accidents? Do we know what was their schedule like, these 3 officers?
Again, I can't speak to the previous crash, and what's important to focus on right now here today is that we have an officer who is part of our family who is at a local hospital right now fighting for his life. So although there are contributing factors when a crash occurs, that's why we have our subject matter experts of our vehicular homicide unit who are out here working all night to process this investigation so that we can find out what those are. But again, it's really important. What the main focus is that unfortunately last night our officer and another person were involved in a horrific crash. Any other questions?
Is it legal to make a U-turn on this road?
I can't tell you as far as the legality on this specific road, but I can tell you in certain areas, if signs are not posted, you can make a legal U-turn when done safely. So you can follow up further information with the Texas Transportation Code. But again, as far as it applies to this crash, our subject matter experts, our investigators, they are looking at all potential contributing factors. And when we do have more information, we will make it available.
I mean, does the officer's vehicle have a camera on it when he's driving and he has...
Our police vehicles are equipped with dash cameras, and we also have our body-worn cameras. You see here that I wear one as well. So I can't speak to what video is available. Those are details that our investigators have, and we're not going to release that information because it's very early on, and we want to make sure we maintain the integrity of this.
Is it a motorcycle officer or in a vehicle?
It was in a patrol vehicle, a police vehicle.
Okay.
Anything else?
Would would you guys be identifying him later on? Can you talk to, I know you mentioned he's been with the station for 9 years. Does he have family? Can you talk to us a little bit about more?
In order to protect the officer's privacy, especially right now, we're not going to release personal information about him. But again, we do ask if everyone can just keep him in your thoughts, as he is currently seriously injured.